represent timelines. Every individual person is an individual timeline potentiality. Every person is a sort of space-time gravity well of potentiality. And we think of that in terms of timelines because timelines are how they manifest. Timelines are how our moment expresses itself. It's a solidification of the multidimensional potentiate. And when you get around other people, and I'm not talking about NPCs. NPCs don't represent timelines. They're just like static furniture. But the ones that are real, whether they're canted toward the light or the dark, they represent timelines. And you've seen the pictures of the space-time fabric when you're not thinking of the universe in the Newtonian ceramic model mental picturing. Okay, that ceramic model is what the overlords want us to think it is because it's a one-dimensional view of the universe. It says what you see with your five senses is what exists. So you don't really necessarily want to think of it in terms of that, but if you've seen pictures of the space-time continuum, which people have tried to draw, they will have planets all. There's a fabric on which planets sit, and when they sit in the fabric dips down. So it creates a gravity well. So if you as the energetic being is out there flying amongst the planets in the fabric, if you come to a planet or come near a planet, you're going to start sliding down that gravity slope. And people are the same. Humans, every single human has their own unique gravity well of potentialities that they represent. And that person doesn't sit there and like tailor those. That's just what they are. That person is that. It's the set of the most strong attributes and characteristics and tendencies that person stays in or represents. So if you go and interact with a person and you're not aware of this, then their inset potentiality spectrum that is theirs is not yours. Their timeline possibility matrix, right? Depending on how powerful they are as a being, you might start sliding down the little slope toward their little universe, because every person is a universe. Every person that isn't an NPC is an entire universe of possibilities. And I mean the entire universe. I mean everything. They are nodes or nodules, like control panels for the universe. So if you go into someone else's zone and you or them are not aware of this, then, and the reverse is true also. So they're falling into your little gravity pit possibility matrix, and you're falling into theirs. And depending on how strong you are, it can affect your whole life. The tendencies can follow after you once you've left their vicinity. And you start mentally tapping into the possibility matrix. You start, everyone that you know, because everyone is connected to everyone else, every single person that you know that is, say, connected to this same the reals, you could say. When you meet another of them and they have their own unique perspective, possibility matrix, and you come around them, it's gonna bleed into you. It's gonna osmose into you. You're gonna gravity well slide toward that, and you should be aware of that. Protect yourself. Do all the things you need to do. And it's not the same as, again, most of us are used to interacting with NPCs all day long. So we're not used to actually getting caught up in someone else's possibility matrix, because we're not seeing anybody like that. We're just seeing nearly inanimate 3D clay models walking around. So it's a learning process, and it's something you need to make yourselves aware of. Okay? Peace!